right, Jessica's back inside. Warmer now.
With some hat hair, but
Yes.
that's okay.
No,
That's the sacrifice that we make. And yes, my fingers and legs are thawing very slowly.
You know, we were wondering if that ice dust might melt a little bit. No.
Not until next week.
Okay.
There's really no
some time.
chance.
Great.
There's really no chance of it melting. I know, I heard that the bets were taken the last time there was an ice dust. I want to get in on that action.
Okay.
My money is going to be next weekend. That we see like at least some cracks or like it falling apart. I don't know the stipulations. We'll have to discuss that in greater detail. But yeah, we got some cold temperatures that are still going to be heading our way. We do have that weather impact alert for Friday. That's going to bring our next chance for briefly warmer temperatures. We'll get close to the freezing mark, probably not enough to melt any of the ice or snow that's really out there, at least not efficiently. But we're also going to have some widespread snow that returns on Friday. That's our bigger concern for Friday. We're going to expect some slick road conditions to develop. Some slowdowns certainly likely, particularly for those morning and evening commutes and any evening plans that you might have. General estimates about 2 to 4 inches for most of us. Some locally higher totals could certainly be possible where we get some help from the lake or we get some heavier snowfall rates. And then we get another push of some very cold Arctic air in time for the weekend. So those temperatures near the freezing mark are going to be very, very brief and really just kind of confined to Friday afternoon. So if you miss those temperatures right around freezing, you want to make a point to step outside sometime Friday afternoon. Right now, we've got some quiet conditions across downtown Cleveland. We've had some clearing, some light winds as we've gone through the evening hours. So that's allowed our temperatures to cool off very efficiently. We're sitting at 11 degrees out towards Hopkins right now, and then we have some single digits and even some negatives down towards areas like Worcester. So it is going to be a chilly night out there. That clearing was nice for some really great sunsets earlier this evening, but again, those mostly clear skies for right now are going to allow those temperatures to continue to drop. So it is going to be a very chilly night out there with temperatures in the single digits. We will work on increasing clouds a little bit tonight and into early tomorrow morning. Winds are going to be very light, so we don't have much of a wind chill on top of those already cold temperatures. So that's the one good thing out there for tonight. Tomorrow is going to be pretty similar to today, especially in terms of our temperatures. We're only going to top out in the low 20s through the afternoon. We will keep some cloud cover around and just a slim chance to see a couple of flurries out there for tomorrow. Again, the bigger concern for snow is going to come on Friday. We get that widespread snow to return with that weather impact alert. So we'll walk through that National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. We're dry going into Thursday night. It's really as we get into Friday morning. The morning commute will start to see that snow arriving. So the later you head out in the morning, the more likely you are to encounter some of that snow on Friday. Snow is pretty abundant through the morning and even lingering through lunchtime. Notice our temperatures are already starting to improve. We do get those temperatures again very briefly through Friday afternoon, close to and maybe a couple degrees over the freezing mark for a few locations. It's going to be warmer than we've been in almost 3 weeks at that point. It's going to be quite a nice short window of time if you want to step out again. That's going to be your time. It's not going to last long. We are going to get the colder air to move in very quickly. We're going to watch this in particular, this round of snow that moves in towards the evening commute, your evening plans with some gusty winds. That could mean some low visibility and a few issues on the roadways. From there, we are going to worry about some very cold temperatures that head our way into the weekend behind that system. We'll look at that with that Union Home Mortgage forecast. Temperatures drop back into the single digits and even close to 0 for those overnight lows throughout the weekend. Temperatures are much colder with teens, low double digits, as good as we do for Saturday and Sunday. And then as we get into next week, that's when we do start to improve. Middle part of the week in particular, by the time we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, upper 30s, close to 40. We'll keep a close eye on the desk as we get closer to that time frame.
I'm going to take that bet. I bet that ice desk is going to be around for a while, beyond next weekend.
Beyond next weekend? Okay.
All right,
we'll shake on it.
All right, thank you.